homeland. Nobody cares for you more than Biafra. Anybody that is trying to pitch you against Biafra is the greatest enemy that you have in this world, because they know that the only way that they can conquer you, they can destroy you, is to separate you from this person that really cares about you. And it is very important also that we consider the questions that our prime minister, in fact, I want to thank our prime minister for being so wise, for the immense wisdom that God has given to him. He was asking some very serious questions. Where was Simon Ekpa when, Biafrans were being massacred during the movement of actualization of Biafra under Masop, under Owazurike? Was it because of Simon Ekpa that Biafrans were massacred at Nkpo? Was it because of him that they've been massacring our people since 1945? Was it because of Simon Ekpa that the pogrom that led to the killing of Biafrans all over Nigeria that happened? I mean, what was his role in that? People are not asking this question. When there was this Operation Python dance that led to the massacre of people in the house of our leader, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was Simon Ekpa then? Did you know any name that is called Simon Ekpa? Was it because of him that they went to him to kill a man that was given a bail, that was ready, that was preparing to come to the court the next morning? I mean, was it because of him? So we must be able to be mentally tough and learn to trash every form of deception that is flying around. And it shows that they have lost this game. They have lost this game. Now, I want to also bring to the notice of the House, there is an experience I had yesterday. For a while, I've not been very much active in, voting people around in the homeland. Yesterday, I had a friend that I've been talking to about, the referendum voting, and I voted him. I was trying to vote him, okay. So, but I realized that I went to our Prime Minister's X space, and I clicked the link, and it couldn't open, and it was strange to me. So I was using his phone, and then I used my own device, and I did the same thing. I even the link that I had, and it wasn't going. I now found out that the zoo has blocked the link from voting from the. I don't know if anybody has noticed this, and when I noticed that, I really smiled, and I knew that it is they are panicking, really seriously. They are panicking. This, when we started this, they said, "Is it this that online form that you're doing?" So they denigrated it. But now that online form, they went to pay Google, I don't know, or whoever they went to pay to block that online form. What does it tell you? It tells you that what you are doing is having effect. you know. So I had to switch to my VPN, and I casted a vote. Even this morning, I casted a man vote. Okay, so whatever they do, another stop us, we always find a way out around it. But I just mentioned this so that you know that the zoo are not sleeping. No, they found a way to actually trace, follow the link of our votings and to block it. And you can imagine how many thousands of dollars they spent in just doing that, you know. But so I want to let you know that those people will stop at nothing to actually try to stop what we're doing, but they know that there's nothing they can do. And I can tell you that the zoo is on a free fall. And most of them, what they are doing now, they know that they cannot stop Biafra. What they are doing now, they are trying to pack as much as they gather what they can get. Now, that's what is happening. So we must continue to maintain this tempo. We must continue to intensify our momentum, continue to move faster. Our prime minister talked about this voting. Please, we have to go all out in making sure we encourage people to vote, making sure that we continue to share, speak the importance of those voting. And there's something I paid attention yesterday, our Prime Minister talked about. He said that right now we are in self defense. We are in self defense. Then, but those voting we are doing, after doing it, we are giving our government a mandate. And that's why I'm still speaking to our brothers in the coastal region. Please participate in this vote. This vote you're doing, what you are doing now, you are empowering the government of Biafra to fight for you. You see what happened in Okwama community. All of them ganged up to condemn you. All of them ganged up to accuse you. All of them ganged up to kill your people. you know Now I saw a lot of Yoruba names online that we are seeing level the community, encouraging the Nigerian military to kill all the community. These are the same voices that are telling you that Igbos are domineering, that the Igbos hate you, that you are not part of Biafra, and all of that. The same people are encouraging death and massacre of your community. These are the same people that would say nothing when these same soldiers are massacred in the north and nothing happens. Nobody celebrates the, nobody remembers that there are soldiers that are massacred in the north. But when it comes to in the down this in the south, especially in the Igbo communities, they will begin to promote it. So look all around you. If you look all around you, you will know that you are surrounded by enemies. The only brother, the only sister, the only father, the only mother, the only relative, the only protector that you have, the only voice that you have speaking for you is the Biafra Republic government in exile. And we must give it everything that we have. We must give the government of Biafra everything that we have. That is only way that we can survive. We are being threatened. We are facing an existential threat. That is the reality that every one of us must know. This thing is not a walk in the park. It's not a joke. It is a fight for our freedom, a fight for life, a fight for existence. Our Prime Minister spoke at length in this Biafra outing in Belgium, and I want every one of us to take the time to digest every single statement he made there. They were very, very significant. It said something that we are not visiting Nigeria just because the Tinubu is a criminal or that whatever it is that they are saying, because our lives is being threatened, because we want to preserve our life, our culture, because Nigeria that was introduced as a secular state suddenly behind the door has become an Islamic state. Now, those are the essential reasons because our ancestors, most importantly, never consented to the establishment of any called zoo. And of course, zoo is not a country. So these are the truth that we must know. We must know this truth and we must teach it to our children and anybody that is around us. We must understand the war that has been fought against us with the war of narrative. That's why sometimes I try to correct some of my brothers online when they make some write-ups. We must understand how we use our words. We are not violent. We are not attacking them. They are coming to attack us, and we are defending ourselves. And there is a right for human. There is a human right for self-defense. You must defend yourself, and we must maintain that language that we are defending ourselves. We respond to the aggression that is being brought against us. We are not the aggressor. We are defending ourselves. And we make no apologies to doing that for doing that. So these are the things we must know. So, and after you have voted and given the government of Biafra the legitimacy, you are empowering them, giving them your consent to defend you, to defend the territory of Biafra. So right now, we are still defending our lives. After 3rd of December, after the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, then we will begin to defend our territory. And it's very important that we must come up with a significant number of votes that gives that legitimacy to our government to defend our territory so that all the dreams that we had can come true. Because all those dreams, that everything that some of us as Christians, we go to church and we pray for, all those our prayers will be answered by the Biafra Republic government in exile. All the answer to our prayers lie with the freedom of Biafra, with the sovereignty of Biafra. So every effort, all the tithes we paid, all the seeds that we sowed, and everything we've been doing. Of course, now We know where the right place to also sow our seeds and where to pay our tithe. So at this point, I don't think anybody is ignorant of that. So I will not want to continue to speak to dominate the floor, but I just want to encourage us. I want us also to make sure that we learn how to decipher information, not just hearing. We must be able to pay attention, understand, analyze every single information we are getting so that we know how to communicate and also the right thing that are being communicated to us. Let us not be like the people that followed our leader, Mazen Namdekan, in the DOS. They are following our leader, but they didn't know anything. They are not listening to our leader. And I will liken it to the people that followed Christ. Jesus said at a point, said that you follow me because I of the food that you wanted to eat, not because you love me, not because you love God. They were following Mazen Namdekan not because they wanted Biafra, not because they loved Mazen Namdekan, but because they loved the attention they were getting. They loved the opportunity to make money. There were a lot of Judas there. They were stealing money, and that is what their interest has been. And the whole event going on now has proven the fact that those people never desired freedom. And it broke my heart when our leader, our prime minister, mentioned that a Biafran was beheaded for hoisting Biafra flag by DOS. These are the same people that say that we are fighting for Biafra. Now, how can you? What is the difference between Zoo government that massacred Nigerians at Lekki Gate, who were singing Nigerian national anthem, carrying the Biafran flag, and then the DOS that beheaded a Biafran that was hoisting Biafran flag? There's really no difference, and it's unfortunate that some of our brothers are still allowing this kind of crowd of people to dictate and speak to them and lie to them about our prime minister. Biafrans must be able to know those who are truly their friends and those who are fighting for their freedom. And it is time to open the eyes. And of course, our brothers in Belgium, yesterday, one of them came and asked questions. And I love the way that our prime minister responded to him in humility without even being, although even how stupid the question sounded, but our prime minister, answered that questions, and I really appreciate him. And I see a man that is gifted with the seven spirits of God for leadership, and I pray that will God continue to protect him, continue to protect every member of the cabinet, and I appreciate every member of the cabinet. We appreciate you. You guys are wonderful. We love you for what you're doing. We are indebted to you, and we can never actually be grateful enough for what you have done so far. And we are inspired by your work. We follow you, we listen to you, and we admire you from our locations. Thank you very much for the opportunity, our sister Stella, and every one of you in this space. May God bless all of us and all hail Biafra. May God protect our leader Mazinam Nekano and also continue to make way for our government. Everywhere we enter, it will be success, success, success. Even at this our second anniversary will be witnessed with momentous, achievement, and of course that time with a lot of recognition and a lot of progress and freedom. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
Thank you, and God bless you. You made a lot of points. God bless you. Ozzy Ifeanyi, you have the mic, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I appreciate all the efforts.
Ozzy, I can't hear. Can we hear? Can you hear Ozzy Ifeanyi?
I can hear him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm under attack. Okay.
Sister Stella, are you
Maybe
hearing
when he
me now?
finishes, just mhm.
Okay. I appreciate all for all the sacrifices and commitments. And I want to highlight or point one or two things the Prime Minister said yesterday in his Belgian tour. And those speeches he made, if we are truly alive spiritually, we will understand that every move the Nigerian government is doing, they are looking for evidence which they will never get. But the problem, so to say, is the idiots that they have been using. right from the kidnap, the plan, headed by Carol White and his group of criminals. So yeah, he cautioned that the analysis of what Onyendu said on the last appearance, that we shouldn't go too deep. So I think let us be cautious of that. And I want to emphasize a little bit about the oil bunkering in Okwama. You see, there are things hidden most of us are yet to unravel or understand. The Zombe crisis was in fact, it's equally what happened in Okwama. Because what really happened and is still going on, the military and their leaders are the ones doing the bunkering. And they have a cartel. And once maybe you have a disagreement, maybe you cheated in 1 naira or 2 naira, that is where the problem comes. And because from their hierarchy, all of them are party to whatever money that comes there. It's like when the Nigerian police tells you, "Hey, report anybody that gives you bribe." All of them goes for returns at the end of the day, at the end of the week, as the case may be. So what the terrorist Nigerian state is trying so hard, but unfortunately, frustration will kill them. Frustration, in fact, they are gone, because all the prophecies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have prepared us, have prepared the wave for whatever that is to come till the final date of full declaration. So let me make this appeal. 2nd December 2024 have been, set as target. But I want to plead with most of us, especially those in the diaspora. Please, you do much in gathering friends, that will fund, not until then, not then, no, just from now. Because if you watch properly, you will see that immediately that date was announced, all the rats, they started creeping out from their holes. The propaganda, the whatever nonsense and all the rest. For me, PM is being constrained in actually what he have in mind, even before that date. There is not much he can do without finance. So I want to appeal to us. Make friends that will help us, pending when we take control of our resources. And finally, let me ask us to engage these POS, DOS criminals. In fact, what the damage I see in them, not to us, is that most of our gullible public, they are trying the much they can to make sure that the message is not properly disseminated. Because 1 or 2 times I've gone on evangelism, I nearly cried, because the ignorance these people are piling up is even making the people to be confused. But I thank God the response they normally get. In fact, in one of the cases, some of them said that they've not even heard that there is anything like voting, and all the rest. So we need much work to do, especially these criminals. They know they are already condemned. They have condemned themselves by themselves. But they are working hard to see if they can, just like what Satan does. They want to, the much multitude they can, be destroyed with. So with these few points, I wish to appreciate our Prime Minister, the Cabinet, on the first year anniversary It has not been easy. It has not been easy. So kudos to all and airborne to all. For the Star Stella and all the rest that host spaces, please do not relent. Continue in your good works. And for most of us, apply whatever effort, wisdom, finance, all you can. We have a date now, but let us not just sleep. Let us work as if the date is already today, so that it will make that date so smooth. Thank you, everybody. And I pray that the good Lord protect and guide all of us to see that day and beyond. I yield my mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that wonderful submission. Mazi Anakolam, the mic is yours now. Mazi Anakolam, are you there? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, Mazi David, I can hear you.
Okay, Mazi Anakolam.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Frank, you're speaking. Has the lady finished?
Yes.
The man.
Yes, he has finished.
Can somebody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Again. Can somebody hear me? Okay, Frank can hear me. David can. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you as well.
Okay, so the guy, has he finished?
Yes, he has finished.
Okay.
Maybe you can give to Chukwumaize, although he did not raise up his hand.
Yeah, Chukuma. Chukuma, you have the mic, yes. Chukwumaize. Chukwumaize, are you there? Okay, Ben Wabo, you have the mic, sir. Ben, are you there? Can you hear me? Ben, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Stella? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, Mazi David, I can hear you. Sister Stella is playing happy birthday music. Are you there? Okay.